Hey y'all, welcome to the Balanced Millennial Monday. I am Key, the Conscious Living Coach, and we are here to talk about and continue our clair senses today. We're continuing our conversation about clair senses, and today we're talking about being clairvoyant. So if you've been following the clair senses, I did an overview of the clair senses 2 weeks ago. So 2 Balanced Millennial Mondays ago, we did an overview of the clair senses. So today we're going to talk about clairvoyant, 3 signs that you are clairvoyant. I love this one because a lot of people are clairvoyant and don't know it. So I love talking about someone being clairvoyant because that one is a big gift. That is a big gift. It can be a scary gift. It can be kind of mind blowing to have this gift. So I am excited to talk about this gift today because again, we're talking about clairvoyant, being clairvoyant today. Hey TikTok again. Today we are talking about being clairvoyant. 3 signs. 3 signs that you are clairvoyant. As always, drop a comment. Let me know if you have any questions about clair senses. Let me know if there's anything you want me to dive in deeper today, because today we're going to talk about the 3 signs that you are clairvoyant. Thank y'all for joining me today. I'm gonna give it just a one more moment. Let some people get in because I know last week I had a couple people join late and they missed the beginning. So I don't want them to miss the beginning. If you are in now, hey TikTok, if you're in now, where are you watching from? Facebook, where are you watching from? On YouTube, where are you watching from? I am in Georgia. Your girl is a Georgia peach, Southern Belle, all the things. So I am in Georgia. And give it one moment. Where are you watching from? Where are you joining from? Why are you joining? Are you wondering about your clairvoyant abilities? Do you think that maybe you're clairvoyant, but you're not really sure? What's going on? All right, let's get started. So 3 signs that you are clairvoyant. So before we get into that, let's talk about what clairvoyant even means. What does clairvoyant even mean? So clairvoyant is the spiritual gift of, so this is kind of like I always compare clairvoyance to claircognizant. So clairvoyant is the spiritual gift of being able to see the future, being able to see things in the future very clear, very, very clear. You can see things that aren't there. You can see things that haven't happened yet. I also like to add with clairvoyant, I think people that are clairvoyant are also able to connect to their past lives. A lot of people don't include that part when they're talking about clairvoyant, but I do. I believe that people who are clairvoyant are also able to see and have insight into their past lives because they have the ability of foresight. And I know when we're talking about foresight, of course, a lot of times we're only thinking about the future, but when we're thinking of time and how time is not necessarily real, futures are different. You know, the matrix, all these things is different. So it's like I'm someone who believes that someone's clairvoyant is really good at knowing about their past lives as well. So let's get into it. The very first sign that you are clairvoyant is that you have vivid dreams that either happen in real life or they interact with your real life. So when you're clairvoyant, these vivid dreams, sometimes it feels like you're present in the dream. Sometimes it feels like you're when you wake up, whatever was happening in the dream happening in your real life. Sometimes whatever happened in your dream does end up happening in real life. So you could have a dream, maybe you have a dream that you had this big fight, right? I can give you an example. I remember I remember having this dream, and there was like a break-in in my apartment, and I was frustrated about it. I was irritated about it. I had a few friends over helping because I was like, fuck this, I'm moving. So like in my dream after the break-in, I was like, I'm moving. So I had a few friends helping me. And I remember the guy that I was dating at the time, in the dream, we got into like a really, really bad fight, and he stormed off, left, and all that good stuff. I remember I woke up and we got into it. I remember I woke up, we got into it. He stormed off, left, all that. And I was like, oh, my dream just told me this was about to happen. So it's like when you're clairvoyant, your dreams are very vivid. They're like you see them very clear. Like a lot of times people will wake up and not remember anything about their dream. But when you're clairvoyant, you see that dream very vivid. It's as if you were there. It's as if it's happening right now in real time. And a lot of times it does happen in real time. Also, a lot of times it interacts with your real life. So when I mean interact with your real life, I mean that you have this dream and then something similar or maybe like one small aspect of this dream contributes to how your day goes, how your week goes, how something happens for you. Because I've had dreams in the past. Rich. No, that's why I said upstairs. I can't listen to that. But I've had dreams where it wasn't necessarily like what happened in the dream happened in my real life, but it's like the deja vu feeling where it's like what happened in your dream, you have this moment where it's like, I've done this before. I've been here before. I've seen this before. I've experienced this before. And that is clairvoyance. That is a sign that you are clairvoyant because what's happening, thank you, also unique. What's happening is your dream is telling you what's about to happen. Your dream is telling you or showing you something that you want to experience. That's why when it comes to like manifesting and creating your own reality, I am so big on visualizing things because a lot of times what you're seeing becomes your reality. So those dreams that are very vivid, those dreams that are constant, like the dreams that you have that are reoccurring, you want to start looking into why these dreams keep happening. Why are these dreams so vivid? My dreams end up telling me a lot about what I need to do emotionally, what I need to do mentally, what I need to do spiritually. I actually learned maybe a few years ago, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, I learned that where you are in your dream tells you a lot too about like what area of your life needs the most attention. So so the yeah, your dreams tell you a lot about like your location tells you a lot about where your life needs more attention. So whether your dream whether your dream is in the kitchen, whether your dream is in the bathroom, whether you're in the basement, whether you're in a school building, a church, a on the street, like wherever you are, those locations are important. So I definitely advise looking that up. If you know that you have a dream and your dream is constantly in the same place, then look up what that location means spiritually. Look up what a basement means spiritually. Look up what a street, what a desert, what a beach, what a condemned house. Like what do these things mean spiritually? Because a lot of times what that's telling you is that that's the area of your life that you really need to pour more into and that you really need more energy in. So pay attention to those vivid dreams. Write your dreams down. I am really big on writing dreams down. So like as soon as you wake up, have like a journal next to your bed, have paper, pull your notes app out, whatever you need to do to make sure you have that dream. Because what's going to happen is something's going to happen in your life. Excuse me, especially when you're clairvoyant, something's going to happen in your life and you're going to think back and be like, damn, I saw this somewhere. Like I felt this somewhere. I heard this somewhere. Like what was like, where did that come from? And then it was your dream. You experienced it in your dream. You felt it in your dream. You saw it in your dream. So write down your dreams. Write down your dreams. Write down those dreams because when they show up in your real life, you also want to be able to go back to that dream for your own proof. Because a lot of times, of course, with your spiritual gifts, there's not proof that you have this spiritual gift. There's not proof that are these things are happening to you. So that'll be like your own personal confirmation that this is real. I am experiencing this. This is my gift. This is what I do. This is what I have. So that's number one. So the first sign that you are clairvoyant is the vivid dreams that happen or interact with your real life. That's clairvoyant. So the second thing is that you are seeing things out the corner of your eye to the point where it feels like someone is all like you always feel like you're catching someone at the corner of your eye. Like you ever have that moment where you know, like something just passed you, like you're by yourself or you're not in a crowd and you know that no one, like no actual person just passed you, but it's like you're constantly like, what was that? I know I just saw something in the corner, or oh, I know I just saw, like I know I'm not tripping. So when you have those moments, that is clairvoyance. That is clairvoyance. When you're having those moments, oh, so unique. Drop an experience for me. Drop an experience. Look, I know, right? She said, I know I'm not crazy. So when you have those moments, that is clairvoyance, because what's happening is you are getting a glimpse of an energy. You're getting a glimpse of an energy, and that energy, think of it like lightning, kind of like how fast lightning will strike. What's happening is that you are getting a glimpse of an energy. Um, but because it happens so fast, you know, of course, once you actually turn your body and once you actually like go in the direction of where that energy came from, it's gone already. It's gone already. But if you do find yourself having that moment where it's like, I know I just saw, you know, something past me, or I know I just saw something in the corner, or I know, you know, I know I just saw that, like, and it's usually out the corner of your eyes. It's rarely like something right in front of you. It's usually like, you know, right in your peripheral, like something just passes by. It's so funny, y'all, because with my locks, right, my hair is growing. You know, I've been on this lock journey for a year and a half. I have kinky hair, like my hair grows up. So I'm not used to having hair, you know, on my ears. I'm not used to having hair by my eyes, getting caught in my glasses, on my neck. I'm not used to that because my hair grows up. And so, hey Erica. And so when I first moved into my townhouse, my hair was scaring me. So I want you to also recognize when this is energy and just you like tripping a little bit, because I'm not used to my hair framing my face like this. There were times where I'm like, what the hell is that? And it's my hair. It's my hair. I can see my hair. So I definitely want you to make sure that it's not like actually something, you know, interfering or something actually moving or something actually shifting, because that's part of discernment too, though, is knowing when, oh, okay, that was like energy. And nah, I'm just tripping. That was my hair. Let me see. Recently it's been happening more and more. And it's almost like a quick flash, like something. Yes. And that's all it is. It's just energy. It's just energy. It's like that energy is you get a glimpse of it right then and there. And I know even sometimes when you see something out the corner of your eye, sometimes you also feel a shift in the room happen too. You'll feel a shift in the energy in the room happen too. Or you'll feel different. Like, and I'm very big. Y'all know my platform is very big on feelings. It's very big on awareness. It's very big on knowing what's going on with you. Because if you notice, like you see this glimpse and you notice that your mood changes, you have to know how to, and you have to have the tools to disassociate from an energy that's not yours. So that way you can stay in your frequency, you can stay in your energy. And if you have a hard time with that, that is what I do with my clients. And I am definitely currently accepting one-on-one clients at this time. I also will have a membership starting soon, which I'm super excited about. It's going to be a monthly membership. That's going to be tiered. I'm going to have 3 tiers in my membership, but the very first membership is going to, you'll be able to get a group coaching session once a month, and you'll be able to get a training or workshop once a month. So if you're interested, definitely DM me. It's very new for me, so I'm super excited about that. Thank you, also unique. But yeah, so if you're seeing things out the corner of your eye, that's clairvoyant. That is clairvoyant. So again, make sure that you are being aware of, like, when you have those moments, that you are checking your own energy, and don't let it scare you either. I say all the time that these spiritual gifts can be scary in the beginning. Like I tell my aunt all the time. She told me years ago that she sees people, like she can see people that have passed. And she hasn't been able to in a while. And I was like, it's because your chakras are blocked. When your chakras are blocked, your gifts are not gonna they're not gonna be powerful. And so I tell her all the time, I'm like, y'all don't want that gift. I don't want that gift. That gift would scare me. So yeah, these gifts can be very, very scary. And if you feel like you have these gifts and they are still very scary for you, I would love for you to join my membership. So again, just DM me, and I would love to hop on a call so we can have more conversations about that. But again, number 2, you're seeing things out the corner of your eye. Number 3, Number 3. I know, right? To get somebody else to do it. Yes, Erica, we actually going to talk about it. Do I see you tomorrow or next Tuesday? We're going to talk about it. I think it's next. Look, I'm going to put it on my calendar. But yeah, we're going to talk about it next Tuesday, definitely. And also Unique. Yes, I'm going to DM you after the live. I got you. Yes, because I'm afraid of how to utilize my gifts, and it can be scary, and that's why you definitely want someone who can guide you and who can coach you, because it is scary. Don't get me wrong, y'all. When I pull cards sometimes, and I'm pulling cards for people, and I feel what's going on in those cards, that scares me sometimes. When I know someone's truth and they don't know it yet, or they haven't faced it yet, that scares me sometimes. So it's not that the gift is not going to scare you sometimes. You just want to make sure that you have the tools, you have the techniques, you have what you need within to make sure that you balance that fear out with action, because I'm really big about doing it scared. Y'all better ask Erica. I am really big about doing it scared. I don't believe in letting the fear of something stop you from doing it altogether. So I'm really, really big about doing it scared. Y'all, I got 3. I'm gonna show TikTok. I got 3 different setups over here. I have my phone up. I have my monitor up for the YouTube, and then I have my laptop up for Facebook. So I got 3 different things going on. I'm getting trolled on YouTube right now by somebody who probably don't even subscribe to my account saying crazy shit, y'all. So I'm over here like laughing internally because I don't care about none of that shit you talking about. Oh yeah, I know. I guess I should have specified that and let y'all know. Yeah, I got three different screens up over here. But yes, okay. So the 2 signs. Thank you, Erica. 2 signs. The first one is vivid dreams that happen and interact with your real life. The second one is you see things out the corner of your eye. The third and final one for the night, is that you can create entire scenes in your mind about the future. Now, this sounds simple. It's like, duh, I can picture things. I can see things. Like, I can visualize. Everyone does not have that skill set. You would think that everyone does. Everyone doesn't have that skill set. When I first began visualizing, when I first began creating my new reality, my own reality, a different reality than what anyone in my bloodline has lived. When I first started doing that, I couldn't see nothing. Nothing. So it's like, that's a gift that when you don't have it yourself, like when it's not natural to you, you have to nurture it. So it took me some time. It took me time to like sit and really see things. And I'm no lie, y'all, what really helped me is that I had to start visualizing. This was a technique I learned on a YouTube video years ago, because again, I was having a hard time visualizing. I was having a hard time actually seeing the reality. Like, I could feel it. I knew that I wanted it, but I was having a hard time seeing it. So no lie, y'all, what I would do, and this was a YouTube video I had used years ago, is they would have you look around the room. So you look around the room, look around everything, like just a quick, like, scan around the room, right? And then sit there with your eyes closed and visualize everything in the room. Even things that you don't think about, things you don't touch anymore throughout the day, things that you don't interact with, see it in your mind. That helped me visualize things so much, and that helped me change my reality so much. Like, I grew up in poverty. I grew up on Section 8. I am the first of my I'm the first of like all of us of my family to be like completely, what's the word? First off, out of poverty. All right, independent. There we go. I'm like one of the first women in the family to be like truly, fully just independent. Like, no depending on was it government assistance. I don't have any government assistance. Nothing against people who do, because I definitely did. I definitely birthed my son on Medicaid, which thank God, because that hospital bill was high. So I definitely birthed my son on Medicaid. My son had Medicaid up until like I think a year ago. I definitely was in poverty up until a year ago. So it's like that was the reality I envisioned for myself. I was sleeping on my mama couch up until a few months ago. So it's like that was the reality that I had started envisioning for myself. I was like, I want a townhouse, I want a backyard, I want these things, and I saw these things. Yeah, get somebody else pay that birth bill. Get somebody else. So it's like when you are creating these scenes in your mind, if you're having a hard time doing that, just start small. Start with what's already real and then start creating what's not real yet. So start with what's already real and then start creating from there. So the third one again is that you can create entire scenes in your mind about the future. So this is visualizing. Visualizing. Take it, and because someone who can really sit there and create a whole new reality solely because they saw it in their mind, that is someone who's clairvoyant. That is someone who is able to use vision, to use the mental vision, y'all, not even just like your actual sight, but your mental vision in order to create a new reality. That is powerful. It is powerful. It's something that you can do. It's something that's real. It's something that I teach my clients to do. It is something that I've been doing for years myself. So when it's like when you get to that place where you're really done, you're really tired, you're really tired of sleeping on people's couches, you're really tired of working harder, working 2 times as hard. You know, it's ingrained in us as Black men and Black women that we have to do that. When you're tired of living that lifestyle and you are ready to transition into a lifestyle where you can use your gifts to create a reality for you, then I'm the coach for you. I am the coach for you. Is it the same when your eyes are open? No, I would say closed. Well, yes. Okay, so daydreaming is clairvoyant too. So eyes open is fine. There, okay, so think about those times, those times where you're on the road and the next thing you remember is being home, but nothing in between. You were daydreaming. You were daydreaming. You were visualizing. You were seeing something else. You were thinking about something else. You were probably playing a movie in your head and didn't realize it because you were so in tune to that movie, but your body is an autopilot. So yeah, you can do this. This daydreaming is part of that. Daydreaming is part of that. If you're sitting out, like, I know I'm a nature person. I love being outside barefoot in the grass. I'm very much a hippie. So I am someone who I love to just go outside, sit by the lake and see what I want and envision what I want. I love doing that because, especially because I'm a water sign, that element gives me more power. So when you are tapping into your spiritual gift, think about what your element is. I know, Erica, you a fire sign. So with your element being fire, having candles lit is going to be helpful for you. So when you're using these gifts, when you're tapping into these spiritual gifts, you want to use your elements as well. You want to use your main element as well to help you tap into that gift. I use water. I love going by the lake and use it. And I will sit there by the lake and just stare out into the lake and stare out into the woods and visualize. Just visualize. My car, I had a car accident last July, literally after my birthday. So I think it was like the 30th or 31st. I had a car accident, totaled my car. Totaled my car. I got a new car September of last year. Love it. It's what I wanted. It's what I wanted. The car that I totaled, I wanted this car that I have now before that one. But I couldn't find it. It wasn't time. It wasn't time for me to have that. It wasn't time. But I had already envisioned it. I had already visualized it. I knew that that's what I wanted. I knew I wanted a sunroof. I knew I wanted an SUV. I knew I wanted, I'm a sports body girl. Like, my car has to be cut nice. So I knew I wanted a sport body. I knew I wanted these things, and I visualized these things before I got them. And also, y'all, I'm slipping. Hold on. Can we talk about visualizing? And I got the perfect tool for y'all to be visualizing. So if you are, trying to tap into your clairvoyant abilities and you don't know where to start, I am really big on starting with blockers. You have to start with your blockers, because when you have blockers, when your chakras are blocked, when your heart chakra is blocked, when your throat chakra is blocked, when your third eye is blocked, it's hard for you to tap into your spiritual gifts. So I always believe in starting with blockers. When I work with my clients, the first thing we do is core values, because when you identify your core values, that you'll be able to identify your blockers. Because a lot of times what your core values are right now is not what you actually do. It's not what you're actually doing. I know, right? Erica said, I better be a promoter. Come on. I'm trying, girl. I'm trying, I'm trying to get into this whole marketing sales thing, girl. I'm trying to figure that thing out. But you have to address the blockers first. And so I have the perfect solution for you if you were trying to address these blockers. You need to go and get you the visionary journal. Let me turn this light down. Kind of the glare is not going. You need to get the visionary journal. You can find the visionary journal on Amazon under Keandra Ware. That's my TikTok name. It's my YouTube name. I know on Facebook I'm Keandra Lachey, but Keandra Ware on Amazon is the visionary journal. So in the visionary journal, and I curated this thing, y'all. I did this myself, put it together myself. And in this journal, the first thing that you're going to do is you are going to, I have journal prompts, and I organize the journal prompts in an order that starts at like the most simplest question. So the first one is, I am someone who, and you just write out your habits, the things that you like, the traits that you have. Because again, before you can start manifesting, before you can start tapping into your spiritual gifts, you have to face those blockers, because they're going to come up anyway. They're going to come up anyway. And you don't want these blockers coming up when you are deep in this spiritual work, because what's going to happen is you're going to lose faith in yourself. You're going to lose faith in yourself. You're going to lose faith in your ability, because that blocker is not making the things that you want to happen in your life happen. And so it's going to feel like you don't have the power to make it happen. You have the power. You just have to face the blocker first. You have to address the blocker. So in the visionary journal, that's what you're doing before we start talking about manifesting. You are facing the blockers. Another question in here later on is, when I'm angry, what does angry me look like? What does it feel like? Anger is such a powerful emotion, but it's a surface level emotion. When you are angry all the time, your throat chakra is probably blocked. Your heart chakra is probably blocked. You want to address these feelings because you want to use them to your benefit. You want to use them to your benefit, because that's how you're going to tap into your spiritual gifts, by being your authentic self and using these things to your benefit. I know my fire sign over here. We talked about using that anger to fuel, the work that you do. Don't use the anger as a way to let your fear build up. Don't use the anger as a way to avoid facing the real issue, the real emotion, the real consequence, the real decision. And then after you go through those journal prompts, that's when you're going to start going into the manifestation techniques. That's when you're going to start going into just different techniques that you can use for yourself to manifest, to tap into your spiritual gifts. Some of them are going to work better for others, depending on who you are, how you're aligned. Erica said, I still use the circle of emotion. Yes, when y'all tell y'all, I give the wheel of emotion to anybody who will let me send it to them. Because again, you have to get past the surface level emotions. Anger is a surface level emotion. Anger usually masks disappointment. Anger usually masks frustration. Anger usually masks embarrassment. So until you get past the surface level of anger, you're not really going to address the blocker, and you're not going to be able to tap into your spiritual gifts. So, okay. So this is a good one, especially for the topic that we're talking about. We're talking about clairvoyant. We're talking about the gift of visualizing and seeing things in the future, the gift of foresight, right? So one of the prompts in the visionary journal, one of the prompts is called movie star. So when you are not used to visualizing your desires, which is what we just talked about, when you're not used to visualizing your desires, it can be difficult to do so. This technique helps you see what you desire on the big screen until you are able to visualize it on your own. So you need to set your intention, then choose a movie that reflects your desire. So let's say that you're manifesting love. You're trying to get you a man. You're trying to get you a woman. You're trying to manifest love. What love movie, what romance movie is going to help you do that? Let me tell y'all what mine is. Y'all, bruh. You know how you go blank when you're supposed to give an answer? That's what's happening now. Somebody tell me what's the movie with they mirrored her like off of Beyonce and Rihanna. She's a music star. She has the accent. Google is her real name. Dude is the police. Oh, his fine ass dude is the police officer, and he saves her from the balcony. Like she tried to commit suicide, and she tried to commit suicide, and he got her from the balcony. Oh, I can't. I hate that. When I tell you I watch this, I'm gonna find the title. I'm gonna find the title right now because I'm not gonna feel right. Beyond the Lights. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I'm over here like breaking. No, Beyond the Lights. Thank you. Oh, so unique. Beyond the Lights. So that one's mine. When I'm like, I know. Thank you, Canario. So I use that technique myself. Anytime I'm feeling like down and out about like romance or love, or I feel like I'm not having the experiences I want to have, I watch Beyond the Lights. And that one is my favorite one to visualize love and romance, because we know that a lot of our films about love and romance are trauma-based, in the sense of like, it's always the man traumatizing the woman, and then she forgives him by the end, and they happy ever after by the end. I don't want that. I don't care for that. No. At all. Don't want that. And so I like that movie because in that movie, you get to see a Black man stepping up to save a woman who she's broken. Usually in our films, the man is broken and the woman has to come in and save him. I love that we get to see a broken Black woman. Even though she was mixed, she was still a Black woman. But I love that we get to see a broken Black woman, and a Black man is picking her up and choosing her, even though he sees that she is this broken woman. Love it. Anytime I need a pick me up in love, that's when I watch that movie. And I actually watched that movie recently, and I have been having a much better time dating. I have been having a much better time dating. So I highly recommend this technique because it does work. Because when I tell you, I swear, y'all, I watched that movie probably a month ago. It was probably like a month ago, and I have been having much better dating experiences. So to finish this up, so when I want you to pick a character in the movie and pretend that you're that character. So embody their actions and their feelings. And then that's it. I want you to journal how that felt. Because you want to, in order to, and they say I'm a Cancer, y'all. It's almost Cancer season. Canary, I know you on here. It's almost Cancer season. Excuse me. But when you are clairvoyant and you are using that gift to create a new reality, a big part of that is the feeling of it. So yes, visualize it. Yes, see it. Yes, do all those things. I want you to also feel it. Like when I watch Beyond the Lights, I be crying. Like when she was sad and like going through it because she was still in that cycle, and she was finding it hard to get out of that cycle in order to choose a better man. I was crying with her because that's real life. Like it can be hard. It can be hard to get out of those cycles, especially when you care about someone, especially when everyone around you is in those cycles too. And especially when that's just what you're used to. And so when she went through those emotions through the movie, I felt that. When she cut that weave out her hair and showed that man her real natural curly hair, the hair that she had been covering up all her life because her white mom, because she was mixed, her white mom did not know how to do her hair. I felt that. Like I experienced those feelings with her. So when you use this technique, and again, this technique is called Movie Star, and it is in the Visionary Journal. It's in the Visionary Journal. Again, this is 52 journal prompts and techniques to transform your thoughts, to transform your reality. You can get it on Amazon under the Visionary Journal, Kendra Ware. So I felt that you want to tap into those feelings. This method is called the Movie Star. So if you're clairvoyant and you use that gift, this journal is perfect for you. It's literally the Visionary Journal. It's perfect for you. So I definitely advise grabbing a copy on Amazon. But again, let's review real quick our 3 signs, and I'm gonna go to TikTok because I gotta reshare that video after. So 3 signs. Hold on, y'all. Put my notes over here. Y'all just be bearing with me. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. I'm gonna go through the journal again because I have new goals. Yes, new goals. Yes. Okay, Canary, make sure you listen to this because I think you would enjoy this too. 3 signs that you are clairvoyant. So the first one is that you have vivid dreams that either happen in real life or they interact with your real life. So you have a dream, and next thing you know, this is like it's happening in front of your face. It's happening in front of your face, or it's interacting with your real life. So you have a dream, and then someone else experiences what you dreamed. So that's number 1. Number 2 is that you see these things at the corner of your eye, and you can never really catch what it is or what's going on. You're probably clairvoyant because what's happening is kind of like a lightning bolt. You're getting a quick glimpse of an energy that's around you, and then it's going away. That's all it is. Don't let it scare you. Don't let it bother you. Just let it be what it is. And then finally, number 3, you can create entire scenes in your mind about the future. You can sit there and you can see yourself graduating. You can see yourself walking across that stage. You can see yourself signing that new lease. You can see yourself riding in that new car. You can see yourself enjoying these new relationships. You can see yourself tapping into your gifts without fear, without worry, without concern. So those are the 3 signs that you are clairvoyant. Again, I am Key, the conscious living coach, and I help guide millennials out of survival mode and into a more balanced lifestyle. I am starting a membership, y'all, which I'm super excited about. I'm starting a membership soon. So if you're interested in the membership, if this sounds like something you would be beneficial to you, if you know that you want to tap more into your spiritual gifts, you want to be more aligned in your life, you want to have a more balanced lifestyle, you want to feel good when you wake up and look in the mirror, then I am the coach for you. If you're interested in my membership program, DM me and I would love to hop on a call so we can see how I can help you. We're going to have 3 tiers in this membership. At the very first level of the membership, you're going to get 1 group coaching session per month, and you're going to get 1 workshop or training per month. And if you've ever been to one of my workshops or training, you know that thing is all the way up there. If you've ever worked with me one-on-one, you know how that goes. And then I also want to point out, which I know y'all can see one of them, I am a certified life coach. I am a certified goal success coach. I am a certified group coach. Okay, don't play with her. Don't play with her. So if you are interested, if you know that you need the group support, if you know that you need someone that's going to help guide you through this journey, because adulthood, ain't playing with us. And a lot of us were not set up to successfully achieve adulthood. A lot of us were not prepared to be adults. A lot of us are learning through our 20s how to be an adult, through our 30s how to be an adult. A lot of us are ending long-term relationships in our 20s and in our 30s and having to create whole new realities. And adulthood is ghetto. But I don't want you to stay in the trenches in adulthood. You deserve to be treated well. You deserve to treat yourself well. You deserve to have the income to do that. Money is infinite, y'all. Money is infinite. Money is so infinite that we send billions of dollars to fund genocide. Money is infinite. Never let somebody tell you that there's an actual cap on funds. You just have to change your mindset. You just have to be ready to do the work. You just have to trust that you are well taken care of. Okay? And that is what I help my clients do. I help my clients get into a place where their nervous system is calm. Their nervous system is relaxed. I know I made the video earlier where I was like, your soulmate is not destroying your nervous system. Same for you. You know, I don't want you to continue destroying your nervous system. I want to make sure that you have someone to support you through this ghetto ass adulthood, you know, because we all doing it and we're all at different stages of adulthood. And I'm proud of, myself because I've got to the point where I am fully independent, but that hasn't always been the case. Like I said, I was sleeping on my mama's couch until a few months ago. But it took a lot of work for me to get off my mama's couch. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of work for me to have a $5,000 savings account. It took a lot of work for me to have the car that I want. It took a lot of work for me to have the friendships that I want. It took a lot of work for me to have the interactions with men that I want. But you deserve it, you know. Like Erica said, the work is well worth it. It is well worth it. So again, my membership will be launching soon, y'all. So if you are interested in joining the membership, and this is a beta membership, we're starting out beta, y'all. We're starting out beta. So if you do decide to join the membership, this is going to be new for you, new for me. We're going to be doing this together. So if you're ready, if you're willing to grow with me as I grow my brand and as I rebuild my brand, I appreciate that. I appreciate your trust in me. And I want you to trust yourself as well, that you're making the best decision for not just you, but for your bloodline. Because that's what I believe in. Again, at Premier Personal Growth Firm, I am super, super passionate about making sure that you, the individual, can show up as your best self, show up as your healthiest self, so that way you can show up for the collective as a best part of the collective, as a best part of the group, as of the whole. Because I am an advocate for the whole, not just for you. You can ask Erica, you can ask Canario. The things that I teach my clients, they use with their kids. Imagine a world where these Black boys and girls are affirming themselves. I didn't affirm myself until I was like 23, 22, 23. My son is 4 and he affirms himself. He knows that he's handsome. He knows he's smart. He knows he's loved. And I want that for y'all too. I want that for your bloodline too. So again, if you are interested in joining the membership, please, please, please make sure you DM me. If you do not DM me, but you express interest, I will be DMing you. Because I definitely want you to join this membership. Again, at the first level of the membership, you are going to get 1 group coaching session per month, and you're going to get 1 workshop or training per month. And I have amazing workshop and training testimonials. So I do the damn thing there. I got you, Canary. I'm gonna text you. So again, I appreciate y'all for coming out, for supporting, especially people. Canary, shout out. First off, y'all gotta give a heavy shout out to Canario, because I literally wouldn't be doing this now if it was not for her. Like, she helped me so much last year. She was a client of mine last year. Helped me so much last year to even like get very clear about my program and how I can help and how I can support. So she's actually worked with me twice now. She was with me my very first time doing it. And then she was with me my very second time taking in clients. And now this will be my 3rd time taking in clients. So super, super supportive, definitely appreciate the support. Again, if you're interested in joining the membership, if you want to tap more into your gifts and you just need help, I got you. I'm the coach for you. My name is Key. I'm the Conscious Living Coach, and I help guide millennials out of survival mode and into a more balanced lifestyle. I appreciate y'all for joining me for another Balanced Millennial Monday. We in this thing every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern. I will see y'all again next Monday. Next Monday, we are on Claircognizant, I think. I believe we're on Claircognizant, yeah, because we did Clairaudient last week. So next week, we're going to be on Claircognizant next week. Next Monday, 9 p.m., we in there. So I will see y'all next week. Thank y'all again for joining me. Peace out.